In this video, we're going to do a review of Coho Campground in Olympic National Forest in Washington. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside, and this is not a green screen. I'm at Coho Campground on Wenatchee Lake in Washington in the Olympic National Forest. What a beautiful campground, beautiful lake, awesome place to camp, and semi-easy access to Olympic National Park. So if you haven't seen my video on visiting Olympic National Park, I'm going to put a link right up there where you can check that out. But let's get right into the review of this campground. Coho Campground is located in Elma, Washington in the Olympic National Forest. And it is not easily accessible by just about anything, but it is west of Seattle and south of Olympic National Park. Here's a look at the campground map, and it's a really nice campground situated right on Wenatchee Lake. It consists of 2 loops and some hike-in sites. Let's take a look at the restroom facilities. There are 4 restroom facilities located in this campground. They're all indicated by the red arrow. There's one in Loop A, one in Loop B, one that serves the day use area and the hike-in sites, as well as the boat ramp. Here's a look at what they look like from the outside. They're well lit, and they are pretty nice restrooms. They do have running water, but they do not have showers. So here's a look inside the men's restroom. And this one was in Loop B. So as we walk in, you can see there's a sink and a mirror, a single urinal, and a single stall that is handicap accessible. So these were nice and clean. I sure do wish they had shower facilities though. That would be nice. There's another look at the sink and mirror. And then also, guys, there is the water to fill water cans as well as gray water disposal. These are situated throughout the campground. Let's take a look at a normal RV site. Here's a look at a pretty basic campsite. This is going to be a back-end site on the interior of Loop B. Site 30 is indicated by the red arrow. So we'll take a look first from the loop road. You can see 30 there is painted on the asphalt driveway. And as I said, this is pretty representative of what these sites are like. So there's also a signpost that tells you what site you're on. There you can see the gray water wash and a water spigot. So we're going to head in here. This is on a slight decline, so a lot of these sites you're going to have to do a little bit of leveling. Great vegetation between sites, so you're still going to be able to see your neighbors, but really nice vegetation. Of course, a paved driveway, and then in this site everything is pretty much set up behind the driveway. So there is the picnic table, nice gravel area. You can pitch your tent in here if you want to. Not a whole lot of space. There's a fire pit with grill grate. Take a look through the back of the site there, and we'll spin around so you can see the site next to you. That's a pretty common type of campsite in this campground. This campground has some walk-in sites. Let's check them out. So the hike-in sites are located where the red arrow indicates on the map. There's a nice parking area and a nice restroom when you first walk in, and the sites are located really close to Wenatchee Lake. So here is the parking area. You can see I've got the Kemp bus parked there. So plenty of parking. And then we'll wander down the path here and you'll be able to see the different campsites. So there's the restroom facility off to the left. And they have nice paths and walkways to each campsite and the restroom itself. So as we walk through here, there is a water spigot. And so you can see one of the walk-in sites off to the left there, equipped with a picnic table and a fire pit with grill grate. And another one off to the left there. You can see the lake in the distance. And then they also have a walk-in yurt. Pretty nice place to camp. Let's take a drive-in tour where I talk about the rest of the amenities. So for the drive-in tour, we're going to come in off the forest road and we're going to head into Loop A. We're going to follow the red path with the red arrows. So here is the Forest Service road coming in. This part of the road is paved, but there are a lot of unpaved roads in Olympic National Forest, and some of them have some really, really bad potholes. We're going to hang right here into Coho Campground. Just to continue my thought on the unpaved roads, you really are going to want to choose what roads you want to take to get in here, especially if you're pulling a trailer, because some of those potholes are big enough to bend an axle, for sure. You're going to want to be cautious of how you get in and get out of here. There's the kiosk information to the right there as we come in. We're going to hang a right here, and this takes us into Loop A. So we come into Loop A. You can see it's pretty dense, which is why I did that example campsite, is because you're probably not going to be able to see much of the campsite on these drives. But that site there is site 1, and then that's site 2 off to the left. Some trash cans for trash. Site 3, site 4 to the right, 5 to the left. 6 to the right, 7 to the left. And then site 8 and site 9. The paths you see off to the left are to the restroom facility, which is located in the center of the loop. That pull-through site there should be site 11. And then that's site 12 off to the left. There's another one of those gray water disposal areas. I really did like this campground. The travel travels in a single direction in these loops. But it's always good to watch out for kids on bicycles and that kind of thing, because there's definitely narrow roads in here. That's site 20 off to the left there, so that pull-through site should be 21 on the right. Bears weren't really an issue here, which I was kind of surprised that the trash cans were set out the way they were. But this is mountain lion country, and so they do warn you to be careful about mountain lions. So that was a look at Loop A. We're going to follow the path with the red arrows to hit Loop B. So we're going to continue on here. Heading out of Loop A. And then into Loop B. Past the golf carts there. I think that was the lady who cleaned the bathrooms when we were there. She did an excellent job. The bathrooms were always in great shape. Okay, so we're going to pass 25 on the left, and I think, was it 24? Actually, it was 24 on the left, 25 on the right. And that should be 26 on the left. And 27 on the right. Another gray water disposal. 28 on the left. That pull-through site is 29. With 30 on the left there. That's the site that we use as the example site. And then 31 on the right. And then 32 on the left, 33 on the right was our site, which I see you can't really get a good view for. That's site 34 on the right. And site 35 and 36. Off to the right here is a trailhead for a hiking trail. And the left there is site 37. To the right is 38. 38 is a pretty short driveway. And 39 to the left. 40 to the left, 41 to the right, 42 to the left, 43 to the right, and that pull-through site is 44. We're going to pass sites 45 and 46, and that'll be it for Loop B. So our next stop is going to be the parking area for the day use area and the hike-in sites. We're going to follow the path with the red arrows. Here we go. We're going to head out of Loop B. Straight in front of us is the camp host, and you can buy firewood there. They have some snacks available, candy bars. I think they might even have ice. We head down this road here. We're going to hang a right, and this will take us into the parking lot. If you want to use this as a day use area, I think you have to pay $5, and there's like an Iron Ranger or something where you can put your money in. But here is the parking lot for the hike-in sites and the day use area. So I'm going to get turned around here, and as I do that, we're going to head down to the boat ramp. So we're going to follow the path with the red arrows. We're going to go past the boat trailer parking. And then we're going to go all the way down to the ramp, take a look at the lake, and then make our way back. So off to the right there is the entrance to the hike-in sites. As we come to this intersection, we're going to take a right. We head up the hill, and you'll see the boat trailer parking on the left. As well as another one of the restroom facilities you could see there on the left. And again, if you're using the boat ramp, there is a day use fee. we make our way down the hill here, you'll see this is a pretty nice little boat ramp on a beautiful lake. These lakes just made me wish I brought my boat. So nice boat ramp. There's no parking down here, by the way, I think, unless you're handicapped. I don't know if there's a handicap spot here or not. I don't think there is. So then we're gonna start our way back up the hill. And then we're going to follow the path with the red arrows back towards the exit of the campground. As you imagine, this can be quite tight, so be aware of traffic, especially people pulling trailers. As we make our way up the hill here, we're going to turn right, and I'm just going to show you the parking lot for boat trailers and the restroom. So quite a bit of parking for, you know, a relatively small ramp. I don't know how busy it gets on the weekends. It wasn't terribly busy when we were there. Definitely something to consider. So if we turn left there, that would take us to the day use and hiking area. We're going to hang a right and head towards the camp host and the exit. That's a drive-in tour of Coho Campground. Well, guys, that is a look at Coho Campground in Olympic National Forest. What an awesome place. And Wenatchee Lake, guys, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm gonna actually show you a little spin of the camera here and show you Wenatchee Lake. But guys, what an awesome place to camp. Really, really love camping in the National Forest. One thing to consider though, guys, if you're used to state parks, National Forest campgrounds don't have a lot of the amenities that state parks do. They don't have electric or water in their hookups. They do have water sources where you can fill, water cans. They do not have, or at least at this campground, they don't have showers. They just have restrooms. So if you are staying a long time and you're going to need a shower somewhere, you're going to have to find a place to go take a shower. So keep that in mind. But other than that, guys, what an awesome place. And again, beautiful, beautiful. So guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. We exist to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get you and your kids outside. So if you have any questions about Coho Campground, or camping in general, or camping in National Forest, drop some in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Or if you've stayed here at Coho Campground, let us know what you think of it. Drop some in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Guys, you can also connect with me on my other social media. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X, or my website at campoutside.com. Guys, this was part of our 2024 summer trip where we went all the way from our home in Tampa, Florida, all the way out to the Olympic Peninsula and back. It's a 6-week trip. We're staying at a lot of different places. So if you like campground reviews, make sure that you hit that subscribe, hit that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos, and give me a thumbs up on this video because we have a lot more coming. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time.